Oh, I look like that little boy off of Horton Hears a Who. Hey you guys, so today's video is super exciting because Friday, which is actually when this mascara launches, would be a year from her adoption day. So anyways, into the topic of this video. It's an indie mascara, and I don't think I've ever tried an indie mascara before, let alone this is by Baby Bat Beauty. It's their Midnight Mascara. It launches this Friday, and you guys, I'm so excited. I haven't tried this yet, so this is going to be my initial thoughts and wear tests throughout the day and then the wrap up, because like, you know, if you like a mascara, pretty soon in the game. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Quick disclaimer, I know these disclaimers are absolutely obnoxious, but I am an affiliate of theirs. I do have a code. Yeah, so I am an affiliate with them, but this is not a sponsored video. I wasn't like told what to say in this video or anything. All of my thoughts that are going to be in this video are my thoughts. So let's just hop right into this. I am gonna curl my lashes because I always curl my lashes before I put mascara on, so that's just fair. Also, my bangs need to be cut really bad, so man. First, I'm gonna put the mascara on one eye and we can see what it's looking like compared to no mascara. And then I think I'm gonna put a mascara, like one of my favorite mascaras, on the other eye. So this is really interesting to me because one, I haven't seen a whole lot of indie mascaras. Two, mascaras are like a staple in almost everybody's makeup routine, depending on how you do your makeup. I know, disclaimer, blah. Here's what the box it comes in looks like. It has their logo. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It has the ingredients as well. All right, let's do this. I'm so excited, you guys. Here is the packaging. Baby Bat Beauty Midnight Mascara. There's the packaging there. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Here is the wand. They actually did a poll on their Insta stories saying they had like 2 mascara wands or so, and for their followers to vote and see like which wand they would prefer most. And I think especially with indie companies, that's very, very special. You can just really tell that a lot of thought is put into their products, and they really do want their consumers to like the products, enjoy them, and for it to work for them. It's much less so with big companies that you get so much personality, and like you get to really be involved with indie companies, which I think is nice, and then you can really tell that they do care what they put into their products and also how their products perform. So let's just get into this. I am ranting too much. Wow, it is really giving me a lot of length. But I find that it's really, really hard to find a mascara that actually does give you more length than, you know, what your lashes offer. That's crazy. It's like building on the tips of my lashes. What? I think there's fibers in this, which makes sense why it's giving me so much length, but I've never had a mascara with actual fibers in it actually give me this much. I am so blown away right now. I did get a couple clumps just when I went in with that second coat, which I actually don't mind so much, but I'm gonna see if I can brush it out a little bit. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put some on my bottom lashes now. Wow. Okay, I'll zoom you in a second. Let me put some on my bottom lashes. Okay, so this is kind of insane. So obviously this is the side with the mascara, and wow. It has given me more length than back in the day before I went cruelty free. My favorite mascara was L'Oreal Telescopic, but it didn't give, and that's because it gave quite a bit of length, but it didn't give much volume, and it had a pretty funky wand to it, and the formula was so wet that it was iffy whether you're gonna have a good mascara day or not, because it's really easy to mess up with that kind of formula. And this does seem slightly more on the drier side, so I'll be interested to see if it flakes at all throughout the day. But holy crap, I have never had a more lengthening mascara on my lashes since L'Oreal Telescopic, and even then it was maybe half the length and definitely nowhere near this amount of volume. I am pretty impressed. Let me try and show you. So this is how much I have on my lashes right now, and I'm pretty happy with it. I did do like probably 1.5 coats. It's not quite 2 coats. And you can kind of tell that it got a little bit clumpy, just a little though. For the most part, it just makes it look like I have a lot more lash hairs than I do, and it really makes my own lash hairs really stand out. You know, it didn't squish them all together into like 5 lashes. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna just try putting a little bit more on the tips of the bottoms here just to show you how much it actually adds to your lashes. And it's not just like accentuating your own lash length, it's literally adding quite a bit. So let me show you. You can just see how much extra length that's added. Like that is, I do have pretty long bottom lashes, but by no means are they that long. So that's a lot of extra lash, that's a lot of extra length that I was just given with this mascara alone. And since it does seem to have fibers in it, it has a little bit of a tendency, not overly clumpy, but it has a tendency to get a little bit clumpy. But I've found, you know, if my mascara clumps at all, I can just go in either with my tweezers and kind of like spread it apart, or just take like a wired lash comb like this one and just kind of go in and remove any of those clumps. Yeah, well, I was gonna compare like one of my favorite lashes that I thought was closest to this formula into what it makes my lashes achieve. And I was gonna put it on this eye to compare it, but I really don't think I do have a mascara that can compare to this. Actually, you know what? How about we compare it to something that's very hyped up right now, which is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. I'm gonna go in with like the same amount of mascara I put on the other eye. And this Milk Makeup Mascara is probably one of my favorites. It is really good. But I do find that it does make my lashes fall throughout the day, which I'm not the biggest fan of. And it doesn't add any extra length onto my lashes. It does make them look long, but it doesn't add anything. It's just how they are. While I do like the Milk Makeup Mascara, it has a tendency to get pretty clumpy and as well as pretty dry, and it does make my lashes fall, which I'm not a fan of. If I'm gonna curl my lashes anyways and be putting mascara on them to look better, I don't want my mascara to make them fall. So both of them are looking like side by side. That about wraps up this portion of the video. I'm going to be doing a wear test, so I'm going to check in every few hours throughout the day to see if this flakes or if it falls or if it does anything funky like that. And so I'll see you then. The Milk Makeup one does have a tendency to feel a little bit heavy, so it does kind of feel like it's weighing down, but the Baby Bat Beauty one is feeling fine. I don't think I'm going to be applying any more makeup on my face because I'm not really going to be going out anywhere today. Hey guys, I just realized that I forgot to show what time I put it on, so it's currently at 3:46. And I will check in a couple hours. Hey guys, so it's now 7:04, so it's been, here's what it's looking like right now. So this is the Milk Makeup side and this is Baby Bat Beauty. There are, if you can see, let's focus. There's a couple flakes on both sides. But it's nothing major, and especially for them both being fiber mascaras, I mean, this isn't a review on the Kush Mascara, but with how fibrous the Baby Bat Beauty Mascara is, I'm very surprised that there aren't more like speckling around, but there's really not as much. There has been a couple like throughout the hours on both sides and I kind of wipe it off, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be with how much extra length it adds. And yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. Again, the Milk Makeup one is flatter than the other. It made my lashes fall a lot, so the curl is about completely gone out of the air. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'll see you in a couple more hours. Hey guys, so it's 11:40 and so it hasn't quite been 8 hours yet. So what I was planning on doing is I might be going to the gym tomorrow because I know today I wasn't really sweating at all, so it's kind of hard to tell if this mascara smudges. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. But as for today, this is what it's looking like at the end. And the parts on my bottom lashes that the mascara extended down, like added past my actual lashes, is about gone in most spots, and that's pretty expected because with my eyelashes being that long, it touched my skin anyways, so it makes sense that it would flake off, and it did flake off instead of smudge. So it held the curl pretty well, and it's still on my top lashes, the spots where it extended my top lashes, that's still there, so that's a plus. It flaked a little bit, which I was kind of expecting since it does seem to be a fiber mascara, so I was kind of expecting that, but I was expecting a lot more flaking for how much it added to my lashes, and there really wasn't much. There was far less than the Milk Makeup Mascara. So yeah, I'm gonna go take off my mascara now and call it a day, but tomorrow I'll be back putting the same mascara on and then going to the gym and hopefully being able to test out and see if it will smudge that way, because I don't really have oily skin. It's hard for me to tell if a mascara is gonna be smudging on someone with a more oily skin type. So anyways, see you in the morning for the smudge proof test part of this video. Hey you guys, so I actually didn't end up going to the gym this morning, but I also didn't really feel like I needed to test if it was gonna smudge or not. First off, when I work out, my face doesn't get that sweaty anyway, so it'd be kind of hard to tell. But second, when I went to take off my makeup, my mascara last night, I used a wet makeup remover pad, and you know how when you take off your mascara, it like smudges and like comes off, you know what I'm talking about? This didn't do that. It acted a lot like a tubing mascara in that it came off in little pieces, which leads me to believe that even if I'm getting it wet and purposefully trying to like smudge it and take it off, I really don't think this is gonna smudge almost no matter what, because it does come off like a tubing mascara, and even when it's wet, that's just what it does. So I think that that's pretty awesome. I think if you're that kind of person that has, you know, lots of problems with your mascara smudging, or you have like oily eyelids or under eyes and you just can't find a mascara that doesn't smudge, I think that this would be absolutely amazing for that. That being said, it does flake a little bit, very minorly. I'm normally very sensitive to when mascaras flake, like if they get in my eyes at all, but I didn't have any mascara flake in my eyes and I didn't have excessive amounts of flaking, so I thought that was awesome. Certainly not as much as the Milk Makeup one. I'm wearing the Baby Bat Beauty Mascara on both my eyes today. Coming into this review, I had pretty high hopes for this mascara, mainly because it's from Baby Bat Beauty and I love Baby Bat Beauty and just about anything they come up with, and also because it's an indie brand, and indie brands really care about the quality of their products, what they're putting into it, and how their consumers are going to like it. They want their consumers to like it, obviously. Sorry, this mirror's been in the way. So that in and of itself, I already had pretty high hopes for it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit skeptical because this is Baby Bat Beauty's first mascara and the first indie mascara I've ever tried. So I was a little skeptical, and I have to say this is definitely the most lengthening mascara I've ever tried and the most smudge proof mascara I've ever tried. It definitely does have a tendency to get a little bit clumpy, but it doesn't clump your lashes together. It just like has a tendency to you have some clumps on your lashes. So the best way I found to avoid that is to not go in with a second coat while your mascara is dry. And I normally do this anyways. I comb through my lashes, and then when I have one coat, I don't wait for it to dry. I go through, and if I want more, I add more while it's wet. That just kind of makes it more kind of putty clay-like, so that it's not getting dry and making clumps on itself. It's staying wet and you're really able to manipulate it while it is wet without adding extra clumpage or making sure it doesn't get too weird in any way. So that's the way I found to best avoid that, and I really like how it is. On this eye, you might have seen in the close-ups there is a little more clumps. That's because I figured out that method on the second eye of applying it. So this mascara is super dark, super black. It's their Midnight Mascara, so I really love how much this adds to my eyelashes. It's really insane. And normally I can't find a mascara that adds this much to my lashes without my lashes falling or just doing something funky or looking overly clumpy like spider legs. So I'm super impressed with this mascara, and this is definitely my new favorite mascara ever. And that's saying a lot because I'm very picky. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it's not sponsored or anything. I am an affiliate of theirs, but these thoughts are my own, and I am pretty impressed. I also have a little bit of a cold, so if I sound kind of funky, that's why. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one if you watch it.